What's going on, YouTube? How is everybody doing today? My name is Rafael, and this is VISO'S Travel. Hello, hello, hello. Let's take a look at who is here. Let me move this down here so I don't look like I'm looking at the screen on the top, so I can actually be looking at you. So let's take a look who is here. The first person that is here is cruising on the high seas, Mr. Rob himself. Hello, hello. How are you doing? And my famous, what's going on, YouTube? That is right, that is right. Now take away Rafi and Amanda. Enjoy the show. All right. So that is correct. I was on a Disney phone call. They didn't answer, and it is what it is. They owe me some money uh, because the cruise I pay with a gift card. And the way Disney works, whenever you pay with gift cards, uh, they they send you the money back on that specific gift card, and that's fine and dandy. The problem is, I use that gift card a lot, and I end up paying over $1,000 on it. So whenever they give the money back, they can only put $1,000 on a gift card. They will not take any more. So since the first thousand was there, all the money that they were trying to put on that gift card is not going in there. So I finally got another gift card and I transferred the money over the $1,000. That way there is space on this one to come in, but so far I have not seen it. So I called them to fix the issue, but it was 15 minutes by the time I disconnected. So hopefully they'll resolve it. But unfortunately, I do not know if they're gonna do it or not because I'm not talking to them because I have to talk to you guys. And looks like Blaine is here, but he's barely here because he's been up since 5 a.m. Hello, Blaine. How are you doing, my friend? And then Anthony Simone. Hello, Rafi. Hello, Mother Gator. So let's see what else we have here. Dave. Hello, Dave. How are you, my friend? Then Anne. Hello, Anne. How are you? Daniel Fields. Hey, welcome, welcome. And then we have, who else do we have here? All right, man. Looks like we have a short list today. And first of all, I want to say happy birthday um, to Lucy from NGM. And they will not have a live today because of her birthday. But I want to say happy birthday to Lucy. So wherever you are, happy birthday. So, so I just came back from a very interesting weekend, and we went to Tampa, Florida. So, if anybody was there, I'm sorry I couldn't visit you. I tried to call a few people, but they were all busy, unfortunately. So I booked a plane ticket from Dallas, so I have to drive, 4 hours to Dallas, and sometimes that is good, especially this time. Um, let's see, how do I explain this? I was a little bit late on booking this flight because my wife didn't know if she was getting the day off, and you know, things of that nature. So, so I booked it from Dallas because if I book it from Tulsa, it was gonna be almost $3,000 more. Crazy, right? Yeah, crazy. So I booked it on Wednesday. No, wait. I booked it for Thursday morning, and it got canceled. The flight got canceled. So I changed it to Wednesday night. Well, I mean Wednesday around 8:37 to be correct. So this created a little bit of an issue because I had to tell my wife, hey, try to get her off work and the kids and stuff like that. But fortunately, it kind of snowed and slid here in Tulsa on Wednesday, so the kids didn't go to school, and my wife was able to get off work. I had to go to work for a little bit because I had to get things out before I was able to go on this trip. So I came in for a little bit, and then the ice start coming down. So it's like, hey, I need to go. Plus, since they canceled the flight on Thursday, I had to rebook it on Wednesday at 8:37. Takes 4 hours to get there. The ice was crazy coming down, so we left here. I don't know, 12. Ice, 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 all the way to the frontier with Texas. Once we got to Texas, for some reason, there was no more ice. But the funny thing when we got to Texas, there was no more ice, but there were cars all over the place, rolled over on the side, stuck somewhere, down the hill. I mean, there were cars messed up all over the place, but there was no snow on the ground. So I don't know what the deal was. Yes, and that is correct. You have the power. All right. So we got to the airport, let's say around 5ish, 4:35. So we have a pretty good time over there. Hey Ryan, welcome in. And so far so good. But no, we found out our plane was no, 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 no. We still were good. We still were good. We found out our plane was delayed while we were almost to Dallas. So okay, delay is not cancel. So we got there. We went in and we didn't check any luggage. So we got to the American Airlines Admirals Club because fortunately we have members to go in there. So we ate and relaxed a little bit. Then I get a ding, flight cancel. Hell, I mean, everything broke loose. I mean, it's like, oh, what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do, and they give you an option on the phone. It's like, yeah, you can get there on Saturday, and we're talking about this is Wednesday. They didn't have flights to Tampa until Saturday morning, and my daughter's competition was on Saturday. She had to be there at 5. So like, I cannot do this. 5 o'clock, relax. I mean, they already didn't have flights for the next day at all to Tampa. What are we gonna do? So thank goodness the Admirals Club they have 3 or 4 uh, uh, places where you can ask questions and check on your flights, change flights and stuff like that. So I went there. There were about maybe 4 people in front of me, and I started talking to this gentleman next to me that he was on my same flight, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna try to go to Sarasota." Okay, well, Sarasota it is. I don't know where Sarasota is, but Sarasota, here I come. Sarasota, I guess, is like an hour and a half south of Tampa, and it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna make it there. After I get there, let's figure it out how we get our car, how we go to the hotel, how to do how to do everything. So 8:37 comes up. Then they give me, okay, yes sir, you can go to Sarasota. Uh, you're gonna leave here in about 45 minutes. I can put all six of you in there because it's six of us. So I'm gonna put you all six of you on the flight. So then I had to grab everybody. It's like, let's go, let's go. 45 minutes, let's go to Sarasota. Once we get there, my wife took off with the kids, and I stayed there trying to figure out if I get a car rental. No car rentals. I mean, I try every combination that I can think of. No car rentals at all in Sarasota. It's like all I need is to go to Sarasota to Tampa to grab my car. So long story short, 6:30, you know, 6 o'clock, we are there. The plane is not at the gate. 6:30, no plane at the gate. 7, no plane at the gate. 7:30, no plane at the gate. 8 o'clock, no plane at the gate. So finally, around 9 o'clock, there's an announcement. Hey guys, if you want to go to Sarasota, and and remember, this Sarasota flight was already delayed. They're supposed to leave at 12:30 at midday, and it was already changed to 6:30. So now 9 o'clock, they made an announcement. If you want to make it to Sarasota, you need to go to Terminal A. We were on Terminal C, so we had to all pack all our stuff, go to Terminal A to finally get a flight, right? So we get over there in about 15 minutes after we got there. We started to board, and my mother-in-law had a wheelchair, so they boarded us first. Sat down, no problem. We wait an hour, probably 30, 40, maybe 45 minutes. Sorry, guys, for some reason the luggage is not here yet, so we have to wait here until the luggage gets here. Another 30 minutes pass. Okay, guys, okay, we're ready to take off, but just hold on, guys, because the plane has to be de-iced, and they have to go through a little de-icing thing. So by the time we left, it was probably 1 o'clock by the time that we took off from Dallas. And we made it to Sarasota about 2:30, I believe. So when we got there, it's like, okay, now what I'm gonna do? Of course, I went to the rental car and I asked him, hey, you know, you got something for me? Nothing. I don't care what they give me. I don't care if they gave me a car with mules. I mean, I just need something to go this hour and a half. Nothing. Go to Uber. Of course, I had to do an Uber XL, and that's maybe because we have six people, and because of COVID, you cannot go more than five because the front seat has to be empty and all of that. Uber, nothing, empty, no cars. Lyft, no cars. So finally, I got an Uber. Okay, great. We got an Uber. He's gonna be here in 12 minutes. Get a phone call with the Uber driver. Hey, it's like, how many people you got? I got six people. No problem. I have room for six people. And they have a Tahoe, okay? A Chevy Tahoe. I have a Honda Pilot, about the same size. We weren't taking too much luggage because I told them only pack light, pack like carry-on stuff. And I say, yes. But oh well, it's six people. I don't think I'm gonna have a space for your luggage. And I keep telling her, I have a Honda Pilot. I fit all the luggage in the back. You have no problem. No, she wouldn't do it. So, um, She wouldn't do it, so she canceled my ticket. And of course, the credit card is already charged. Twice they got charged for Uber. So the, it was like, and then Lyft. Lyft was $100 to get there, but I couldn't find a Lyft to save my life. And Uber was $200, and that happened. So finally, somebody come over there. It's like, hey, you guys, you may want to check this place in the corner over here. Uh, they have uh, they have flights. I mean, they have flights. They have cars, like a limo service. You're like, here we come. So I go to this limo service. You have something? They're like, well, you're gonna pay card or cash? We're gonna pay card. Okay, no problem. It's gonna be $245. $245 to go from Sarasota to Tampa. I mean, we're six people. We're trying to make it. Of course, I paid it, but you know, it's one of those things. Hello, Billy J. How are you? Hello, Amy. Hello. How are you? For some reason, my my text over here is not working. There you go. Hello, hello, Ronnie. So finally, we waited there, and finally the guy showed up. I think they woke him up because the ride over there. I mean, he was going fast, but he was, the little things on the side of the roads that make noise, just so you don't get over and kill yourself. He was riding on that the whole time. It was just ridiculous. I mean, we made it there with a good time, but oh my goodness, that was just crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Meg, how are you? And so we made it to the hotel, and the guy, I made a deal with the guys like once you get me to the hotel, you need to take me to the airport so I can grab my car. So we get to the car. It's like, okay, sir, did you already pay? It's like, no, they told me that to pay you with a card. Sorry, my Square doesn't work. But this is the deal I make with your boss. You're gonna have to get some money because my Square doesn't work. Well, you lost, my friend. I was gonna tip you. Now I'm not gonna tip you. So I had to go to an ATM, get the money out, gave the money to him. Finally, about 3:15, I made it to the airport to pick up the car. It was, I don't know if you've seen my post a couple of days ago. I put in a post of Turo. I read the car with Turo. I had a fantastic, fantastic experience with Turo. No complaints at all. I took my pictures, blah, blah, blah. And then Amanda sent me a text. Oh, you need to go to the pharmacy to grab medicine for Ashley. Oh my gosh. 3:30 in the morning and I need to go to a pharmacy. Okay. So let's go to CVS, got the medicine, finally made it to the hotel about 4 o'clock in the morning. But, got there. Thank goodness we made it there on Wednesday night. Well, or Thursday morning, whatever you wanna you wanna say. But we had a good night's sleep. Amanda got up the next night and uh, grabbed everybody breakfast downstairs, and we went to Clearwater, I believe, right? Thursday, yeah, Thursday we went to Clearwater. Look at that. My work has an office in Sarasota. I used to go there often. It's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not nice. It's just it's not where I want it to be. Uh, uh, and Awesome Anthony rented a cargo van for $35. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Yeah, but I don't know if they have anything about 3 3 in the morning. But that is a good idea for sure. Yeah, that was stressful for sure, for sure. That's one of the things I am worried about for the bloggers cruise: the weather and the need to de-ice the plane in Buffalo. For sure, for sure. Yeah, de-icing, I didn't know anything about it, but it took almost an hour to de-ice this plane. Um, so in Clearwater, we had a good time. Oh. Before we went to Clearwater, but before the beach, we went to the Clearwater aquarium. Where the dolphins from Dolphin Tail. It used to be there. Unfortunately, passed away just a few months ago. So we were there because my daughter, she she wanted to go there as a bucket list thing. So whatever she wanted, we went over there. We had a blast. I mean, that place. I mean, if you go to it fast, it's a small place, but we took our time. We read all the things. Uh, we it was just a relaxing day. It's a relaxing day going through. It's $35 per person, so it's not cheap. They do have some Groupons. The Groupons are about $2 off, so it's really not that much off. And I believe they charge $12 for parking. So if you want to go there, just make sure that you know that. We had a great lunch. The lunch in there, they had very, very well cooked meals. My daughter had a shrimp burger, so it was a good place. Uh, I don't know why is this not working. Those Rambo strip saved my husband last week. He was driving a blizzard condition, and only he was near the edge when they hit those Rambo threes. Yep. Yeah, but this guy was hitting those whole time. It was ridiculous. Like what's going on with this? Uh, but yeah, after that we got out of there and then we went to the beach, and of course Clearwater. If any of you have been to Clearwater, it's a nightmare to find a parking there. Have to go around and around and around. Well, we got pretty lucky. We found a space right away, and we stay at the beach until the sunset, and then we went home after that. I mean, to the hotel. The day after Friday, uh, I keep asking everybody, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Nobody opens their mouth. Okay, it's like I know the coach is gonna be at Busch Gardens. Do you want to go to Busch Gardens? Yes, no. They're like, when did you see a kid like just not saying yes to Busch Gardens, right? I mean, what's wrong with you? So we end up going to Busch Gardens. I look online. Online, they say the tickets were $84 a piece. $84 a piece. So I got there, and then I look at the price. The price is $121, but it's $84 online. What's up with this? Then I look in Groupon, and Groupon had $99 for a ticket that included a meal for the whole day. So you can go you can have a meal, uh, unlimited meals for the whole day, kind of thing. So $99. Okay, so I told my wife, okay, that's the way we go. So I go there, 6 people, boom, Groupon, keep saying pending, 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 pending. The line is moving in front of me. You're like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Then the line stopped moving. I don't know. It's like it didn't move for like 20 minutes. And I'm there pending, pending, pending. It's like, oh my gosh, I cannot deal with this. So I finally say, okay, I'm going to go online. I'm going to buy them online. So I went online and I paid $84. But of course, I didn't get the meal that I was gonna get with Groupon. But hey, all is good. Groupon didn't charge me. You know, it was a nightmare. Plus, I also told the people in front of me about this deal, and now I feel bad that they didn't get it either. So it was a little bit of a nightmare, and I put a little bit of sour taste on our mouth getting to the Busch Gardens because everybody was mad. And then we have to rent um, one of those scooters for my mother-in-law. That one was $85. $85 for a scooter. On Clearwater was $50 for a scooter plus five, I think, and they give you like 50. So you only pay $5 for a wheelchair. Here's $85, and you do not get the uh, nothing back. So we got there, we got there, we finally got into the group of things. We start riding a ride here, a ride there. We look at the animals, and uh, we thought about leaving at 4. We were gonna leave at 4 and maybe go to the beach again. We end up staying there until close time. Uh, that's the way we are. When we go to parks, I mean, we go all day. And then they had this drink that the first day you pay $20 and you can refill it as much as you want the first day you're there. So can you imagine one drink for 6 people? Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of refills, I tell you, a lot of refills. But hey, it is what it is. It's $20. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, it was a little bit crazy. But yeah, I mean, we stayed there until the and a lot of the rides were closed. Even the new one. The new one was only for the season passes, so you couldn't ride the new one. The new one will open on March something, so we get there a couple of weeks before, unfortunately. But it is it is what it is. Oof, $84 is a lot. It's a lot. I mean, both of the water rides were closed. The Shikari, I call it Shakira, but that was closed. Then another one was closed. Well, a lot of rides closed, and they're still charging $84 if you buy it online. If you buy it there, it's $121. Ugh. Yeah. Oh my God, that was a very costly athletic bit. Yes, it was. You had to be fit after. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Uh, I am tired just listening. Too much stress for me. Yeah. So then after that we didn't eat all day. We just drink. We didn't eat all day. So after that we were hungry. So we were looking up places to eat. And my daughter, she's a fan of barbecue. So she found this uh, Hey Man barbecue or you Munch or something. So we were driving, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I want to go there. Okay, so we go there. We were already 4 or 5 miles away from the parks. Well, the the GPS took us back to the park another way to go to this barbecue place. But when we got there, it was just a big van with a man cooking outside, and it was very dark outside. So we decided not to go there. Then next door they had a place where they had gyros and stuff like that, and I wanted to go there, but my wife didn't. So we ended up going to the Olive Garden, Everybody had the soup and salad. I think I had the chicken marsala, and we really, really enjoyed that meal. I mean, the waiter was fantabulous. I mean, this guy was amazing, and the food was great. Maybe because we were tired or something, but everything top top of the line in there. Uh, Sorry, I'm looking at the comments coming on YouTube, but they don't come. They haven't come on the StreamYard yet, so I cannot share them with you. But there's some good comments in there. Um, so yeah, after that we went home and we went to bed. Then the next day on Saturday, my kids wanted to go to the beach, and of course Ashley and my mother-in-law they wanted to stay on the hotel. They didn't Ashley because she has to be on in the sun for the meet, so she didn't want to go. So it's like I searched a beach around there, and there was a beach, not too far away, 4 miles away, and so we went there, and it was nice. I don't know if you see me going live. I went live from there. It was a nice little beach. There was no waves because it was in an open ocean, so it didn't have any waves, but the water was clear. You had to go very, very far out to actually be able to swim. Uh, but my kids didn't like it. My kids, it's dirty, the sun is not pretty, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't want to go too far out because I knew what was going to happen. We go too far out, we don't know what's going to happen. If we go too far out, and then we have to come back for the meat, right? So finally, the crying got to me from my baby, and it's like, I want to go to Clearwater. So there I am, going all the way to Clearwater Beach. And of course, Clearwater on a Saturday morning. Can you imagine that place? The traffic to get into Clearwater was crazy. It was insane getting there. Well, finally we get there, and then we see these signs: parking here. You know how much they wanted for me to pay for parking? $70. 70. What? $70 to pay for parking at the beach. Are you crazy? Of course, we didn't park at $70 one. We actually went where we always park. There was a car moving down. Boom, move right in, pay nothing. So perfect, perfect. We stay there maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so, and time to move out so we can go to the meet, right? And then on the way back, it's like I tell my wife, you keep an eye on restaurants where we can get something to eat, because again, we didn't eat anything. Keep an eye on something to eat so we can take it to them. Well, and it was just crazy, 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 crazy. So we finally make it to the hotel, and it's like, well, she has to be there at 5. We're like, sorry. And I didn't realize the Tropicana field is actually on St. Petersburg. It's not on Tampa. So I had to go down to St. Petersburg. So I made it there about 5:15. Not too bad. The competition started at 6. So I'm okay. You know, we made it there. $30 parking, of course, for the competition, and then $20 per person to get in. So $100, $130 to go see this competition for all 5 of us. Crazy. So the competition was good. I got another one of those drinks. I'm sucker for these drinks. I pay $14 for a cup that you can refill while you're there. So we had a lot of those, but we had to walk all the way out and then walk all the way in. But it was kind of nice. I mean, if you see the video, I just posted the video today of how getting into the Tropicana field, you actually walk on the field and you can see everything. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can see it on the video I just posted today. And then Blaine said, Shakita, that sounds like an old ex. Ah, he's getting dinner. Good job, good job. So that was fun. My daughter ended up finishing first on the all around. So yes, we have a first place trophy. That another thing to try to carry back to Tulsa with us, but it was good. It was good. And then after that, after the meet, we went to eat at a place called BJ's, I think it's called. It's a new restaurant, and they have these desserts that they're like cookies or something. Very very crazy. Seeing the stingray was cool. Yeah, the stingray at the beach, that was something else, I tell you. Yeah, just the stingray was just sitting there. $70. I think those people are insane. Yes, $70 for parking. It's like no, that's more than downtown Atlanta parking. That's more than I paid for parking in the Dallas airport for 4 days. I think I paid $50. So $70 is insane. So we went to eat at this place, and then we went to the hotel. Then the next day is Sunday, and we had to be at the airport by 2 because that's when I had to return the car. So on the way, I actually cleaned the car because it's a Turo, and I don't know, they're little things, I don't want them to charge me for something. And across our hotel there was a car wash. So all I have to do is I drive across the street, did a little $5 car wash, and vacuum the car. So I'm sure the guy, once he gets the car, is gonna be happy that the car is so clean because it was full of sand. I mean, we track a lot of sand with 6 people. So I'm glad we did that. So after I did that, I made a video of the car, and on we decided to go to check out the river walk. Good and a bad idea at the same time. When I think of a river walk, I think about maybe restaurants, maybe places to eat, maybe just some ice cream, something. But it was just a river walk. It was just a walk. I mean, yeah, they have hotels around it, but it wasn't like what I thought a river walk will be. So we took it one way, then we crossed the bridge, and on the way down, we actually saw Tampa University, and we walked right in front of Tampa University. That was kind of cool. We saw the students. The students will get there with hammocks, and they put it across two of the trees in front of it, and then we just there studying. That was very very cool to see. And then we just grabbed their car and I head over to the airport. And the airport was kind of different. The airport. in Tampa. It was kind of different. It's like a box, and it has like little extensions from the box. So you get to this box, and then you have to take a train to your gate. And then once you take the train to your gate, that's where security is. Um, so let's say Meg says, "Congrats, just thank you very much. It was really cool to see the athletics." Yep. Woo, first place. That is correct. Hey, Lori, welcome in. And so I got there, and I have pre-check. So I went right through it, and then all of a sudden, when I went right through it, I see my mother-in-law and my wife in there, but no kids. And she had a wheelchair with her, and I say, "Where are the kids?" It's like, "Well, the guy that told me is like, how many are with you?" And I say, "These are all," and they separate them. They separate my wife from their kids on the security line. Can you believe that? I mean, my kids are 17, 15, and 7. I mean, it's not like they're, uh, you know, above 18. So, then I talked to a guy, like, "Hey, what's going on with this? Why they separate my kids from my wife?" Um, so so they finally we saw him and we came in, and then it's like I was looking at my app from American Airlines. It's like to see if there is an Admiral's Club in here, and I saw it, but it says gate 88, and we were on the F uh, gates. So there was nothing that says American Airlines Admirals Club there. So we went by the gate. The gate was F82 or something like that. And then I was going, just walking the airport, trying to find something to eat. And then all of a sudden, I look at to the right. It's like that looks like Admirals Club. So I went in, and it was an Admirals Club. So I went to had to go pick them up, get in there because when you go to Admirals Club, sodas are free, coffee is free, all the food is free unless you order something. But the food that they put out, everything is free, and they have great soups and stuff like that. So we had a we got a yeah TSA asks exactly who, who separates the kids from their mother. But hey, all just finishing working for the night. Hey, Mary Ellen. So yeah, finally we were there. We spent a few times there. We got a couple of beers because like the beers are free, just the regular beers like um Coors Light, I believe it was, and they also give you wine for free and a few other things. So we were there. We got on the plane. No issues, no issues whatsoever on the plane. I mean, we were on the back of the plane, of course, as always. But no, I have no complaints. I had this guy next to me with a humongous camera. He was all the time like leaning back into me, taking pictures. He's like, "Dude, I get it, but wow." So he was just taking pictures of the planes and the oceans and the all everything that you can think of. So we got out of the plane, and then the plane landed on Terminal D on Dallas, but my car is on Terminal C. So I had to tell my wife, "Okay, you need to go this way," and I take whoever wants to go with me. I take him. We have to go to this other place so I can get the car. Once I get the car, then I pick you up where you left. So they went one way because the reason why is because in my daughter didn't realize she took these scissors, and she got stopped at TSA on the way there, so she didn't want to get stopped again. So they decided to check some luggage. So they checked 3 bags all the way back. So that's why she had to go away from me. So I had to go to C and then get out, get my car. and then go pick her up. And so everything came out very, very quickly, very, very nice. I mean, other than the issues with not having to miss the flight and having canceled flights and all of that stuff, but whenever everything was in motion, everything went okay. Uh, hey, hey, hey! Oh my goodness, look who we have here. To travel and tour. Hey, hey. See a crazy Spaniard. Hello, hello. How are you, Neil? Uh, so after that, we have to go, you know, we're just traveling over to Tulsa. Thank goodness the snow is gone. And, it was a nice drive back. But the thing is, as every other family, I don't know how your families are, but my daughter wanted canes. So I had to stop in canes. Then I told my wife, just keep an eye for In and Out, because I'm not leaving Dallas without my In and Out. We passed one In and Out. Why you didn't tell me? We passed another In and Out, another In and Out, then another In and Out. It's like, oh my gosh. So finally I got my phone and I said, okay, gate exit 37. So I get exit 37, get some In and Out. Um, and then my other daughter's like, I don't want In and Out. I'm like, oh. So she wanted Chinese. And thank goodness it was a Chinese two things down from In and Out. So it's like, okay, get me In and Out. Then we go to Kung Fu Panda or whatever it's called, Panda Express, to get her to get her meal. So now everybody's happy. One has her canes. We have her In and Out. She has the Chinese. Let's get home. Oh man, it's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock midnight on Sunday night. We got home. Oh, it's so crazy, I tell you. And then we have to be at work at 8 o'clock the next morning. My kids didn't want to get out of bed. See what Cruising Scene says. Hey, hello, how are you? Oh man, it was a crazy trip. I mean, rewarding trip because, of course, her finishing first on the meet. See now, Friday, this coming Friday, I had to get another hotel because she competes in Tyler, Texas. So I was just looking at hotels here to see which one would be good to stay there. But yeah, she competes on Saturday at 9:15 in the morning. This is her last meet of the year. Then after that, she has state. If she do good in state, then she has regionals. And then if she does good in regionals, then she has westerns. Westerns is like nationals. So right now, let's hope we have four more meets. So that's been my weekend. And now I just found out that on Sunday, so I'm coming back from the meet on Saturday. On Sunday, I had to go to El Paso again for another week. Then then it's a spring break, and the spring break we're gonna do a road trip. We're not sure where yet. I don't know if we're going east or west. I think we're going west. More than likely, we're going west. Uh, but yeah, so El Paso um, road trip, and then El Paso again the week after. So I won't be home for 3 weeks. That is gonna be some crazy, crazy, crazy times. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Oh, so I'm tired. I'm tired, but it's worth it. You know, to see the smiles on the faces of your daughter finishing first, even though she didn't have a great meet. I mean, if you look if you look at the video, it's a little bubble on the floor on her first pass. If you notice, whenever she does the thing and then she jumps again, she kind of did it a little bit too short. She saved it, but that's why the score was a 9-3 instead of a 9-7. But she ended up being first, anyways, because I guess nobody else did it better than her. So that is good. And on the bar on the balance beam, she does a great routine, but she doesn't do. Uh, there's one that is a little bit more difficult. If she does that skill, her scores will sky jump, but she doesn't have that skill uh, that well, and she probably doesn't do that skill again in state, because the state is do clean routines. It's like it's all about doing clean routines. So if you messed up on one routine, you do not go to regionals. So do the cleanest routine you can. That's what a state is all about. So sometimes kids that they may be doing these crazy things during the year, then they get to state and they do the basics, just clean basics, so they can go. It's crazy. It's so funny because the whole year they're telling you these meets are not important. These meets are not important. What is important is state. But whenever you go to state, you do not see them throwing the best routines because they want to get to the other level. It's just crazy. Yeah, and then I work the next day. That is correct. Oh man, you get the best out of work. Thank you for that. Thank you for that for sure. Let me see. Yeah, and then Anne says you need a you need a vacation from traveling. Yeah, I sure do. You should have been busy from what it sounds like. Yes, it's been very busy, Neil. It's been crazy busy, and it's gonna get crazier. And then April, and then May. In May we have Megan's birthday, we have graduation, and we have first communion, and I may lose my job. So uh, May is not looking very good so far. So where are we? 6:49. All right. So we might cut this a little bit short today, so I can get home. So I can get home and get to enjoy the wife and the kids. Like I said, I was on the phone in the beginning, and when you're on the phone in the beginning, uh, yes, yes, Neil. My company lost the contract with them, and there's another company that is taking over, so we have to reapply for our jobs. The problem is my job. I just got upgraded to a different job, and that different job doesn't have a job opening. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Uh, I hope not, but you know, it is what it is, buddy. It is what it is. But that is May 14th that our contract expires. Yes, thank you, Meg. Thank you, Meg. I will take care, and I will get some sleep for sure. For sure. I don't think we have anything else going on. Yes, sir. hmm Yeah, I mean it is what it is. It is what it is, Neil. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully, there will be something there for me. I mean, I'm already looking. I haven't found anything new. Of course, you will be the first ones to find out. But you know, so far I'm not too worried. But in the inside, I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, they're crazy. They let me go. Yes, I know they are. And the funny thing is right now I'm gonna spend a week in El Paso for a company that I don't know if they're gonna keep me, and then another week after that, and I just spend 2 weeks. So over this last 2 months, I've been spending a month in El Paso. But you know, I try to put myself into the best situation I can. So if they need somebody to do something, I'm always there because you never know. You never know what can happen, you know. And if you put yourself, it's like, hey, I went to El Paso, I helped these people, I helped those people. So maybe when they look at the situation, maybe they say, hey, we shouldn't lose this guy, right? But you know, it's not me that wants to lose it, right? It's just companies trying to find their bottom line, and when they don't have the bottom line, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Okay. I thought I got a text from my manager. Yes, thank you, Neil. I hope my efforts are being noted. Exactly. I do hope so because a week without seeing your family is hard. Uh, it's hard to be there by yourself. I mean, people may think it's not. It is very hard. I mean, by the time I leave work every day, I want to go to the hotel and do nothing. So hopefully everything be okay. All right, guys, it's 6:53, and you get a break from NGM today since it's Lucy's birthday. So once again, Lucy, happy birthday, um, whatever you are, and thank you everybody for being here today. And remember, my name is Rafael. This is Visos Travel, and until we see each other again, remember, life is short. Travel more. Ciao, ciao.